Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be doing a tutorial on how I achieved this full face. If you want to see how I did it, just keep on watching. And if you're new here, I'm Lilly Analimlie and you're welcome. To prime my face, I'll be using the Glow Recipe Dew Drops. I tried this serum on TikTok for one of my videos and I actually love how the makeup turned out. So from now on, I'll be using this as my makeup primer. For my foundation, I'll be using Maybelline Fit Me 360 Mocha. To highlight, I'll be using the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in Chai. To place some in the inner corner of my eye, going down my nose, and then the outer corner like this. Then I'll just do the same for this side too. Then I'll put some on my chin, on top of my lip, my cupid's bow, and then some on my forehead. Then I'll put some little dots up my nose. I usually let it sit for a little while before I blend it out, so when it's almost about to get dry, I am going to use this fan right here on the first setting just so I could make the process a little bit faster. When I'm blending, I start off with the outside because I don't want too much product out here. So I start off with here and then just blend the edges before I go into the product closer to my eye and then blend it out. And then I just do the same for this side. Start off with the edges and then I go in. Then bring it closer to your nose. Now moving on to the concealer on my forehead, I use a tap of motion to blend it out all evenly, then take it down to my nose bridge using the tap of motion, going up and down till it's all blended out. Then I move to my cupid's bow, blending out the concealer all over my lip, and then I move on to my chin. To bronze, I'll be using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Sun Kiss. I'm going to place it right below my cheekbone. Right here. And then I'll do the same for this side too. Then I'll put some down my chin, around my forehead, on the side of my nose bridge, all the way into my eyebrows. And then I'll do the same for this side too. I'm using my beauty blender to blend it out just by tapping it up and down. Don't take it all the way down here, just leave it right there where your cheekbone stops at. Just keep tapping up and down till you blend it out. Do not drag it. Then we do the chin. To blend the nose, I use a tapping and slightly dragging down to get it all smoothed out. And then do it into my eyebrow. And I'll just do the same for this side too. Dragging and tapping at the same time. I want my under eyes to be a little bit more lighter, so I'll be going in with the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Maple. So I'll just place it right here. And then let it sit till it gets like almost dry, and then I'll blend it out. So while that's blending out, I'm going to do my eyebrows and then come back. I'm finished with the eyebrows, so now I'm just going to blend this concealer out, and I'm going to concentrate on keeping it in the inner corner. I will not take it all the way out because this is where I want it to be bright at. Then I'll be going in with this liquid blush by Juvia's Place called Dahlia. To blend it, I'm going to use the beauty blender that I use for my foundation and just lightly tap on it like so. Up and down my cheekbone until it's blended out all good. Then I'm going to do the same for this side too. You slightly tapping up and down your cheekbone. Oh, I'm going in with the highlight brush just so I could blend it out to make it not look too harsh, because I look like a sick person right now. And then here. Then we'll do the same for this side too. Okay, now that looks better. Blend the side of my nose again so I wouldn't look like I got cold with that red nose. Before I set under my eyes, I usually go in with the brush again just so I could get all the lines blended out so my powder wouldn't look all creased up. To set my makeup, I'll be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Loose Setting Powder. I get about a good amount of it and then I tap the excess off before setting my eyes with it. I always start from my inner corner and then take it out. Put some on your chin, here too. Middle of your forehead. Then you could take wherever that's left all the way down the bridge of your nose. And I do also set my eyebrows, so I'm just going to get a little bit more again. Tap it off. Then set my eyebrows. Whatever that's left on the brush, I am just going to put it down here. To set my bronzer, I'll be using the Juvia's Place bronzer palette in the shade Dark. And I'll be using this right here. Just get a little bit. Okay, and just blend this out. Some of my forehead. And then I'll take it around some on my chin. I'll be using this shade to contour my nose from the same palette. Then I'll go in with the setting powder brush with nothing on it, just to blend out the harsh lines. For my blush, I'll be using the orange shade in the Volume 1 palette by Juvia's Place. For my highlighter, I'll be using Paradise in the Black Radiance palette. Then I just place it on my cheekbone. With the same shade, I place some on the tip of my nose and then a little bit right here in the middle. To make the tip not look too harsh, I'll go in with the blush brush again and just go over it. Now it's time for me to move on to the fun part, which is the eyes. So let's go. So first I'll be going in with P. Louise Rumor 1 as my base to prime my eyelids. To start off, I'll be going in with this brown in my crease and just blend it out. Then I'll take it all the way close to my nose. Then I'll just go in with the same shade again just to make it a little bit darker. Using circular motions to blend it out. Then I'll focus with this brown on my outer crease and then bring it out more like a wing. And then now I'm just going to bring it in towards the middle of my eyelash line. And then I'll place this green shimmer shadow from here towards the inner corner of my eyelid. So I'm going in with the dark brown again just to clean it up and make it much more sharper. Now I'm blending out the harsh lines from the dark brown with the light brown that I used earlier. Using this black eyeliner on my waterline just to make the makeup stand out more. Now I'm going to smoke it out with the dark brown eyeshadow. Then I'm putting on mascara before I apply my lashes. For lashes, I'll be using my go-to style, Paradise, from my Lash collection. For my lips, I'll be using Rich Cocoa lip liner from my collection that will be dropping in March. And next I'll be going in with MAC So Me matte lipstick. finish up the look, I'm going to set my face now with the Morphe Setting Mist. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. If I forget to mention any product that I've used, don't worry because I'll have them in the description box. So be sure to check those out. And I'll be sure to see you guys next time. And thank you again for tuning in. Bye.